the chief guest of honor, Professor Dr. Madhu Veeraraghavan, onto the stage.
Hello. National.
Esteemed dignitaries on the dais, a chief guest, Professor Dr. Madhu Veeraraghavan, Deputy Registrar Dr. Raghavendra Prabhu, HOIs and HODs of MAHE Bengaluru, honored guest, and dear fellow citizens. Good morning to one and all. I'm Neeraja Shishkumar, and it is my honor to be the master of ceremony of today's event. We gather today to celebrate the spirit of freedom, plurality, and progress on this momentous occasion of the 78th Independence Day of India. This day stands as a testament to our enduring commitment to each other and to the country through peace as well as strife, and our unbending courage to hope for a just future. It is with this sense of hope and commitment that we begin our celebrations today. To begin with, I invite Dr. Shilpa Kalyan, Head of Department of Liberal Arts, Humanities and Social Sciences, for the welcome address. Dr. Shilpa is a media and mass communication educator with experience of over 17 years in academia. She's a renowned and reputed scholar with many publications and papers to her credit. She's an invaluable member of MAHE Bengaluru fraternity, and her role as the head of DLHS has been instrumental in developing humanities and social sciences programs here. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Neeraja. Ellarigu namaskara. A very good morning to all of you. Esteemed dignitaries on the dais, Chief Guest of the Day, Professor Dr. Madhu Veeraraghavan, Pro Vice Chancellor MAHE Bengaluru, Dr. Raghavendra Prabhu, Deputy Registrar and Director Administration MAHE Bengaluru, heads of the institutions and departments, teaching and non-teaching staff, and students. On behalf of Team DLHS, a very warm welcome to you to the 78th Independence Day celebrations of the MAHE Bengaluru campus. Today, we have come together to celebrate the spirit of freedom, unity, and progress that defines our country. We are indeed proud of the immense progress India has achieved. This journey has been propelled by the countless selfless individuals who have dedicated their lives to the nation's development. From the architects of our freedom to the contemporary pioneers working across diverse fields, their contributions have shaped the India we know today. We have undoubtedly achieved much. Our journey towards a truly inclusive India is far from over. The socio-economic landscape of our nation is marked by stark disparities. Caste, class, gender inequalities continue to be formidable barriers to progress. The pressing issues of climate change demands our urgent attention. The recent floods in Kerala and other parts of the country underscore the vulnerabilities of our most marginalized citizens. It is incumbent upon us to address these inequalities with urgency and compassion. It is imperative that we build a nation where diversity is celebrated and inclusivity is the norm. A society that empowers individuals irrespective of gender, caste, class, or neurodiversity is the India we aspire for. Our nation's progress is also intertwined with the health of our planet. Climate change is an existential threat that demands immediate attention. The devastating floods are a stark reminder of the impact of environmental degradation. We must transition to a more sustainable future, prioritizing renewable energy and ecological conservation. As an academic community, we have a pivotal role to play in shaping a more just and equitable society. We must cultivate critical thinking, empathy, and a sense of social responsibility. As educators, we must bear the responsibility of nurturing young minds to become change agents. Let us recommit ourselves to the ideals of our freedom fighters. Let us try to build a nation where every individual, irrespective of their background, has equitable opportunities to thrive. Let us work together to a future where gender equality, social justice, and environmental sustainability and freedom from violence, hatred, and intolerance are not merely aspirations but realities. On this Independence Day, let us celebrate our achievements while acknowledging the work that lies ahead. Let us stay united in our pursuit of a better India for all. Viksit Bharat 2047. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Shilpa, for that insightful welcome address. I now request Chief Guest, Vice Chancellor, Pro-Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Madhu Raghavan to hoist the national flag. I also request Deputy Registrar, Dr. Raghavendra Prabhu to accompany the Chief Guest.
Pledge! South! Raष्ट्रीय सलाट सलाट जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभहासि समागे गाहे तव जय दाता जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
We are now ready to commence the parade reporting, inspection and march past. I request the parade commander, Mr. Gopal JSO, to take over these ceremonial proceedings.
Parade! South! जय श्रीमान, स्वतंत्र परेड को मन से गुजारने के लिए अनुमति चाहता हूं श्रीमान। लीडर्स, परेड तीनों कालम में देना चलेगा। Leaders, stand up! By your side! Two!
Approaching the dais, the contingent team of security guards led by Ms. Arjuni. MAHE Bengaluru approaching the dais, led by MAHE We have approached the dais, MAHE Bengaluru NCC contingent, led by Cadet Company.
Stop!
Thank you, contingents. It is now time for the special address by the chief guest. Our chief guest for today is Professor Dr. Madhu Veeraraghavan. Chief guest Madhu Veeraraghavan is the is the TAPI Chair Professor of Finance at TAPI Management Institute, Manipal. He holds the Dr. TMAPI Endowment Chair in Management Research. Prior to joining TAPMI in 2013, he taught at Griffith Business School, Griffith University, Queensland University of Technology, the University of Auckland, and Monash University, Melbourne. Professor Veeraraghavan is a highly esteemed scholar with consistent research output in leading journals of his fields of finance, banking, and research ethics. Professor Veeraraghavan also serves on the editorial board of Journal of Contemporary Accounting, Economics, and Accounting Theory and Practice. I invite Professor Madhu Veeraraghavan to deliver the Independence Day message.
A very happy Independence Day to all of you. Thank you very much, and thanks for the wonderful march past as well. So compatriots, friends, and MAHE family, as a nation, we complete 77 years as a free entity today. As is the tradition, we've hoisted the national flag, sung the national anthem, we will distribute some sweets, we'll feel happy about our country and ourselves, and soon we'll also have a festive lunch. Most of the time, we remember the sacrifices of our freedom fighters, our soldiers, and the great role they have played and continue to play in keeping us free and safe. We count our achievements and plan for higher objectives in the development of our ancient country. All of that is true, but all of that is true of us as a collective. All this was made possible because we worked as a unit. We were united in the achievement of our national objectives. So we celebrate the collective victories, the collective achievements, the collective freedom, and the collective prosperity. We are independent politically and economically. For all of this, unity has been the key. But are all these claims true about us as individuals? Are we politically independent? What about our individual economic independence? Or somebody we knew last week, most of last week, went hungry. When will we get freedom from heinous crimes and atrocities, gruesome atrocities against women and children? The most recent example being the rape and murder in Calcutta. We must ask for change in the mentality towards women. Just sample the statistic. Of the 6 million crimes the police in India recorded between January to December 2021, 428,000 cases involved crimes against women. Even though India outlawed dowries in 1961, the centuries-old tradition of the bride's family gifting cash, gold, other expensive items to the groom's family remains rampant. A recent World Bank study shows dowry was paid in 95% of marriages in rural India. The United Nations defines violence against women as any act of gender-based violence that results in or is likely to result in physical, sexual, or mental harm or suffering to women, including threats of such acts, coercion, or arbitrary deprivation of liberty, whether occurring in public or in private life. We celebrate the International Day for Human Rights on December 10, but violence against women is one of the most widespread, persistent, and devastating human rights abuses. We are a diverse and a complex society with numerous opportunities to shape the global economy. We must continue to listen, believe, and implement a zero-tolerance policy for violence against women. Do you know that the second an Indian child is born, it carries a debt of about US $2,000? 80% of Indians are on the food grain dole. Are all these people really independent? Can they be the constituents of free nation? And if they are not independent as individuals, how can we be considered independent? A cousin of mine recently had to wait several weeks for a simple surgical procedure for which it should have taken no more than a few days. Remember, the food grain dole exists despite India's bumper harvest and the long wait for surgery exists despite India being a medical tourism paradise. Obviously, there's a gaping socio-economic hole. We are patriotic in patches and moods. Our national enthusiasm is governed by what we have seen last on the social media. Is there a way out? I think there is, and I'm happy to tell you there is. Just as our collective independence is possible with unity, our individual independence is possible with an uncompromising individual discipline. The level of our integrity is what will determine the eventual quality of our individual independence. Otherwise, we are fated to be dependent at worst or seriously interdependent at best. Trust me, I'm all for interdependence, but interdependence among equals, with equality, with respect, and with trust. If our personal discipline is top quality, our independence and our interdependence is top quality, and let's not forget that. Beyond the national holiday, beyond the festive lunch, beyond the effusion remembrances, beyond the patriotic songs, think and start the journey to become truly independent people. You'll bless me for the joy it'll bring you. Plus, I'll get the benefit of having a truly disciplined lot as both my students and colleagues. Jai Hind and thank you.
Thank you, sir, for that truly relevant and inspiring address. Now I'm glad to announce the commencement of award ceremony. I invite Professor Veera Raghavan to present the awards to our distinguished recipients in recognition of their achievements and contribution. This award ceremony first honors the exceptional members of Security Guard who have demonstrated exemplary dedication and excellence in their roles. I request following members of the security team to please come forward and receive the award when their names are being announced. First,
Leaders! South.
Mr. Arup Jyoti.
Leaders! Order! Teacher!
Mr. Arup Jyoti. Rahul Kumar. Prafula Pegu. Narendra Babu. Pawan Kumar. Now mementos will be presented to the march past contingents. I request contingent team security guard led by Ms. Anjali. I request Ms. Anjali to come forward and collect the mementos on behalf of her contingent. I request Mahi J. Rai to receive the memento on behalf of MAHE Bengaluru contingent. Cadet Sampri to receive the memento on behalf of NCC MAHE Bengaluru contingent. Thank you, sir. Now we are delighted to present our cultural program featuring a group song performed by security team. The song is also composed by one of the members of our security guards, Mr. M.S. Gowda. Please join
Leaders! Teacher Leader! Teacher! Teacher!
Okay. Now we move on to
Leaders! We shall! Leaders! South! Page! Wind up!
we are delighted to present our cultural program featuring a group song performed by the security team, which is also composed by Mr. M.S. Gowda, who is part of the team of security guards. Please join me in welcoming Mr. M.S. Gowda and his team as they take the stage.
ಮೈಕ್ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲ
ಹಲೋ 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 ಹಲೋ
ಹಾಂ ನೀವಿಬ್ಬರು ಒಂದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಸೌಂಡ್ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿ ಓಕೆ ಸರ್ ಓಕೆ
ಮರದ ತಾವರೆ ಹೂವಿನ ಹಾಗೆ ಎಂದಿಗೂ ಹಾರದ ಜ್ಯೋತಿಯ ಹಾಗೆ ಗೋಪುರವೇಲಿದ ಕಲಶದ ಹಾಗೆ ಆಡುವ ತಾರೆಯು ನಾಚುವ ಹಾಗೆ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂದೆಂದು ನೀಡಬೇಕು ಬೇರೆ ಏನು ಬೇಡವು ಸಾಕು ಮಣಿಪಾಲ್ ನೀನು ನಮಗಾಗಿ ಸಾವಿರ ವರುಷ ಸುಖವಾಗಿ ಸಂಜೆಯ ಗಾಳಿಯ ತಂಪಿನ ಹಾಗೆ ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೂವಿನ ಕಂಪಿನ ಹಾಗೆ ಜೀವವ ತುಂಬುವ ಉಸಿರಿನ ಹಾಗೆ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಸೇರಿಸು ಎಂದಿಗೂ ಹೀಗೆ ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಾಗಿ ನೀನಿರಬೇಕು ನಿನ್ನ ನೆರಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವಿರಬೇಕು ನಮಗಾಗಿ ಸಾವಿರ ವರುಷ ಸುಖವಾಗಿ ಸಾವಿರ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿ ಸೇರಿದರೇನು ಮಾಯೆಯ ವಿದ್ಯೆಗೆ ಸರಿಸಾಟಿಯೇನು ಶತಕೋಟಿ ವಿದ್ಯೆಯು ಕಲಿಸಿದರೇನು ಮಾಯೆಯ ವಿದ್ಯೆಗೆ ಸರಿಸಾಟಿಯೇನು ಮಾಯೆಯ ಆನಂದ ತಂದರೆ ಸಾಕು ಬೇರೆ ಆಸೆ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕು ಮಣಿಪಾಲ್ ನಮಗಾಗಿ ಸಾವಿರ ವರುಷ ಸುಖವಾಗಿ ಬರಬೇಕು ನಮಗಾಗಿ ಸಾವಿರ ವರುಷ ಸುಖವಾಗಿ
Thank you, Mr. M.S. Gowda and team. That was truly delightful. And as is evident, the song is composed in honor of Manipal. Now I invite Dr. Girish, Associate Professor DLHS, to offer the concluding remarks and express gratitude on behalf of everyone here.
अंधकार है वहाँ आदित्य नहीं है मुर्दा है देश वो स्वतंत्र नहीं है dark is the place that is void of sun dead is the land that is devoid of independence 78 years ago we the people sowed the seeds of a vibrant democracy today we reap the fruits of that vision as we evolve into a nation that not only respects political rights but also champions social justice. On this momentous occasion, I extend our deepest thanks to our esteemed chief guest, our Pro-VC, Professor Madhu V. Raghavan, for delivering Independence Day message, highlighting the need to guard our humanity amid the atmosphere of violence. Thank you, sir. I'd like to express our sincere gratitude to Dr. Raghavendra Prabhu, Deputy Registrar, MAHE Bengaluru, for your esteemed presence. A special thanks to my HOD of DLHS, Dr. Shilpa Kalyan, for meticulously planning today's event and delivering an apt welcome address. Heartfelt thanks to all HODs, HOIs of all the teaching departments. Heartfelt thanks to Mr. Gopal, the parade commander, Chief Security Officer Mr. Patrick and the security team, and Mr. Gowda in particular for singing the song Manipal Neenu Namagagi Savira Varsha Sukhavagi. DDGS team, and led by Mr. Baswaraj, chefs, touch team, press officials, IT and photography team, Mr. Preetham from Deputy Registrar's Office, all the MAHE admin heads and their teams, admissions, evaluation, HR, finance, purchase, DSA, library, physical education, marketing, IT, CSO, all the teaching and non-teaching staff of MAHE Bengaluru, all the students, social media support and marketing team, associate officer, NCC officer Dr. Anushri and her NCC cadets, all contingents who took part in the march past, poster design support Dr. Pranava, MC Dr. Nirja, Dr. Arjuna for coordinating this event, the entire team of DLHS, and all those who contributed to this event directly and indirectly. In conclusion, as we stand united in the spirit of this occasion, let's strive to create an India where the promise of our Constitution is a lived reality for every citizen. By embracing the spirit of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's call to action, educate, agitate, and organize, we can build a nation that is really free, just, and equitable. Thank you.
Wait! Roll!
Thank you, sir, for that thank you note. Now I request the parade commander to seek the chief guest permission to break the parade.
Sound! जय श्रीराम! पेड़ को विसर्जन करने के लिए अनुमति प्रदान करें श्रीमान! जय श्रीराम!
Thus we conclude today's event. Thank you everybody for joining and happy Independence Day. Please collect the sweets on your way out.